On the heels of its best season since 2011, the Marvin Ridge football team will have plenty of holes to fill before its season kicks off August 17 against South Mecklenburg.
Chief among these is the one left by the graduation of senior quarterback Bryce McLean, who led the Mavericks to a 10-2 overall record and a second-place finish behind Charlotte Catholic in the Southern Carolina Conference last season. McLean was one of only 2 Union County quarterbacks to pass and run for at least 1,000 yards last season, leaving behind some pretty big shoes to fill. Conventional wisdom would seem to suggest that rising senior Jake Cameron, the only quarterback on the roster with varsity experience, would take the reins, but as spring practices have wrapped up, Cameron is in a position battle with 2 others for the starting gig.
We've got another senior that's been with me for 4 years that I really like also, and then we have a sophomore quarterback, a kid who was our JV quarterback last year, that we really think a lot of, too, said head coach Aubrey Carter. Jake's got the most varsity game experience, but right now he's definitely competing with those 2 guys for the job.
The players in question Carter is talking about are senior Matthew Boonder and sophomore Sully McDermott. Boonder spent the entire 2017 season behind McLean and Cameron as the team's number 3 quarterback, but his time in Carter's system should be an advantage over his younger counterpart. McDermott is by far the least experienced of the bunch, having played the entire 2017 season as the starter for the Mavericks JV squad. But at 6'3" and 190 pounds he's the biggest of the bunch and could surprise a few people come the fall.
That said, it's hard to beat real game experience, something Cameron experienced, albeit sparingly, as a junior in 2017. In his first non-garbage time action of the season, Cameron filled in for McLean after the senior went down with an injury against Monroe. On his first play, Cameron threw a 21-yard touchdown to receiver Carson Cross. 3 weeks later, Cameron came in for a concussed McLean and led the Mavericks to a come-from-behind win over Weddington. The junior ran for 2 touchdowns in the game and finished the season with 5 combined scores.
I think it just gives me a little bit of confidence, especially last year getting in some really key moments of the game and doing pretty well. It's really helped me I think and given me an edge, Cameron said. But I'm just excited. I get to compete with 2 other really good quarterbacks, but having that experience definitely gives me a little bit more confidence. If Cameron does end up taking the starting job, he'll have a mix of older and younger skill position players around him to help him adjust to the spotlight. Receiver Sean Brown and running back Caleb Woodley are expected to be the number 1 options at their respective positions this upcoming season, while sophomore running back Ian Hunter and junior tight end Aiden Twombly have impressed Cameron in spring practice so far.